Please follow, like, share. In a small, quiet village where everyone knew each other, there was an abandoned house on the outskirts. This old house was surrounded by dense trees, its walls covered in moss, and its doors and windows tightly shut. No one dared to go near it, and people shared stories about it being haunted by spirits. One dark and stormy night, a brave girl named Sarah decided to uncover the mystery of this abandoned house. Sarah was adventurous by nature and was not afraid of the scary stories she had heard from the villagers. She took a small flashlight with her and decided to visit the house after midnight. When she reached the house, a chill ran down her spine, but her curiosity was stronger. She opened the door, which creaked loudly, and stepped inside. The smell of mold filled the air, and the floor was covered in dust and neglected furniture. Sarah began exploring the rooms, using her flashlight to light the way. As she wandered around the ground floor, she heard footsteps coming from upstairs. She paused for a moment, then decided to climb the creaky wooden staircase. Her steps were slow and cautious, and her heart was beating rapidly. When she reached the top floor, she saw a faint light seeping from under the door of one of the rooms. She pushed the door open slowly and entered the room. It was filled with old books and family portraits on the walls. In the center of the room was a rocking chair, moving slowly as if someone invisible was sitting on it. Sarah started to feel scared, but she didn't back down. Suddenly, her flashlight went out, plunging the room into darkness. She felt an intense chill and started hearing faint whispers around her. She tried to turn the flashlight back on, but it wouldn't work. She began to sense that something supernatural was happening. Then, the ghost of a little girl appeared before her, wearing a white dress and with wet hair. The ghost looked at Sarah with sad eyes and whispered, "Help me." Sarah was stunned, but she gathered her courage and asked, "How can I help you?" The ghostly girl told her that she used to live in the house with her family many years ago and that she had died in a tragic accident. However, her spirit couldn't leave because she was looking for something she had lost. She asked Sarah to find a small box hidden in one of the walls. Sarah began searching the walls until she found an old picture hanging oddly. When she moved it, she discovered a small niche containing an old wooden box. She opened it and found a small doll and some letters inside. When she handed the box to the ghost, the girl smiled and thanked her, then slowly vanished. Sarah felt an immense sense of relief, as if a heavy burden had been lifted off her shoulders. She quickly left the abandoned house, and when she returned to the village, she decided not to tell anyone what had happened. But she knew that there was a force greater than fear and that courage and kindness could achieve miracles. From that day on, the house was no longer abandoned. Peace and quiet returned, and the eerie sounds disappeared forever.